What's going on, guys? My name is Corey. I own a 1987 IROC CL1 612 supercharged English coming sound, and I own a Mustang. It's going to be a terrain sake pretty soon. I'll get to the, well, let me do the prayer of the day, actually. God commended his love for us. He died for the cross for our sins. Romans 5, chapter 8. What that means is, he died for us on the cross. I mean, like, God gave up his only begotten son. So Jesus said, spare them. I know what you wanted to do to them. Spare them. I will die for them. Forgive them. I will die for them. I will take their punishment. I will take their, everything you need to do. You can take it out on me. You're going to face some situation where you can get even with somebody. Don't. Because you know that's not what Jesus wants. That's not what God, walk in the light. I wasn't going to film this, but see, we're back at it again. So all this running in, pretty soon about to be driving. We're back at this again. Why are we here? Well, I'm going to tell you why. This bolt here, this bolt was inside of there. Remember that clinging noise you heard? It was a bunch of bolts. This noise. Hashtag bald eagles. Let's do it. That noise was the sound of the bolt getting loose in here and jiggling all into the flex plate. Means I had to go through all of this just to get one little bolt out. Off camera, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt up the transmission. It really won't be today. Doing this for about 3 days now. I was going to record it, but it is, and I figure out I might as well record it. So it's just the dilemma that I'm in. I have to struggle and fight to get this in. Oh, guys all know how long it took for me to get this transmission in here. Click of the link above. There'll be a list. Well, one link, but there'll be a lot of links in the description of what it took to get this transmission in here. Here we go again. Hopefully this time it doesn't take 4 months. Because I'm still in the process of editing one video for you guys. It'll be up in about 1 or 2 days. Camera, let's do this. Hopefully it doesn't take 4 freaking months. So after 3 hours filling with this, finally have the chance to put the hydraulic throw-up bearing in the right way. Weird because it was the wrong way and it was bending. I managed to put it in the right way so when it slits in there, it'll just be like this. Have the bleeder on top, feet at the bottom. The only thing I gotta do now is jack this up and put this inside the transmission. Black bolts to take off and put on the trout bearing and stuff like that. That's actual bolts. I don't get why people want to put shit like this on when you gotta put immense amount of torque on and these strips super easily. However, this is why I didn't do that with this. I went with strictly bolts. It's easy to put on and easy to take off. Yeah, so this is the same day, but it's getting super humid out. I gotta go to work soon and I'm running out of time and I gotta make lunch, and nothing says fuck you better than a mosquito biting you right in the face. Pick up this tomorrow or I have enough time. I'm praying to God it doesn't rain. Trying to get this back in here, installed and back on the ground. It started up all over again. That's all I want. That's all that I want to do. But I gotta get out because I gotta get ready to go to work, and I can't find it, but all for one bolt. is wedged in between this, the flex plate, and the bell housing. Came out of here, and that rattling sound, it was, as you can hear it. You hear it, that sound. That's where it was. It was right there. Do now is I gotta get ready to go to work. So I hate when things take a couple days at a time, not when things can't be done in one day. I'll pick up back with you tomorrow. You know your music's good when you put on Trace and Mellow to work on your car. That's when you know your music is good. Big shout out to Trace, Mellow. It's in the description below. It would be like Metallica, you know, Leonard Skinner, or 3 Days Grace, or I'll be listening to that. But no, today I'm listening to Trace and Mellow while I'm installing this transmission. I can't really see behind my head because I have the worst angle on this, but you can see that's where I am right now. I'm close. Transmission is kind of in. Get back to you when the transmission is fully in. Because I'll back to you when this transmission is fully installed. I stand 10 toes down. AK-47 with 100 pounds. Okay. Transmission is in. Transmission is installed. The only thing I got to do now is tighten the bolts and drop them. This is the most hard job on Dragon Z01. It's the hardest job in Dragon Z01. I will tell you again, this is the hardest job on Dragon Z01. Again, one last time. This is the hardest job in Dragon Z01 ever. Again, for Dragon, this is the hardest job to do. I only got a couple of minutes left to go to work, and I got to do everything really rush, push, rush fast. Get off, and I will record when I get back when we drop them. And put install the drive shaft at the same time, but then I was thinking, oh, I'm bleeding. Come thinking I would have to drop the X pipe, and I don't feel like doing all that. So I was like, you know what? The main concern is getting this thing. God, thank you, God. Thank you, God, so much. I said a couple of prayers, and He answered my prayers, and He always follow God, guys. Follow God first and foremost. Please, follow God. So I'm gonna pick it up later on. And it took 2 hours. It's cool out here, but when I stand up, it's humid outside, and I can see the steam. Learn. Tighten your bolts. Now, gentlemen, I'm dropping them today. Let's do this. Off camera though. Dragon is back on the fray, guys. Back on the ground again. Carnage that he left. Everything of what it took. Back on the ground. Alright, guys. Alright. Cold Star boys. Cold Star boys. America. America. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I gotta get ready for work, but Dragon Z01 is back to normal again. I was trying to get the drive shaft installed, but like I said, I wasn't trying to cut the X pipe. It is a little bit rainy out here, and it's humid, so rainy on top of humid. Yeah, I'm pretty much starting to drench. So with that being said, I'm just going to close out right now. I'll clean this up later. I gotta go to work and stuff. So now I can close out the vlog. So that transmission job was so tough. You guys just don't know how tough it is putting in that transmission. That is the hardest part of that car. Like, it's an easy job, but for that, it's really tough. But luckily, we was able to get it in and did a cold start for you guys. So back to me ending it. So with that being said, guys, be sure to keep it. Follow all of my social media. The links are down in the description. Be sure to keep it T, Z, all the way to the end, guys, and keep God in your heart, because first and foremost, without God, none of this stuff is even possible. Life itself isn't even possible. And take care and have a great day.
I stand 10 toes down, AK-47